Good morning, namaste. Welcome to class for this week. We're going to be holding poses today for more extended periods of time, about 30 seconds each, some a little bit longer, some a little bit shorter. When you start to hold poses for longer periods of time, you start to get more benefits out of those poses, okay? Different benefits than if we were to just come in and out of a pose rapidly. So today we're going to practice that, okay? We're going to be holding positions like plank, side plank, extended side angle, and all of these are very good for strengthening, conditioning, toning the whole body. So they're very good things to implement into your daily practice, into your life. Just things to hold the body together is what I want you to think about. So go ahead and get on your mat, get in position. Anytime you need to, feel free to pause this video, especially if you can't hold a pose, you need to come out of it. Pause the video while you take your break and come back in so you get the full amount of time in each posture. Hopefully you did some warm-ups before this. If you haven't, pause the video, do some warm-ups, things for the wrists, things for the shoulders, maybe some cat and cows, and then get ready. We're going to come into plank position, and we're going to hold plank pose for 30 seconds. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, okay? You're not shooting back and down dog. You're not coming way forward. Nice straight line down from your shoulder into your hand, into your wrist. Okay, squeeze the belly. I'll show you a side profile real quick. So you don't want to be shooting up towards the sky. You don't want to be sagging down towards the floor. Get a nice straight back. So you can see here with my hips, they're not shooting down towards the floor. I'm squeezing the belly and bringing that hip bone up towards the ceiling. At the same time, squeezing with the chest. So really trying to make that flat back. Feel free to use a mirror, use your phone, anything to check your position, and hold this nicely. We've got about 10 seconds left. Keep holding the position. Breathe. Deep inhales, full exhales. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just a quick 5 seconds. Now we're going to come into side plank. So on the left arm, get yourself in position, and maybe do a cat and cow real quick. If you need to, pause the video, okay? Don't just let the video run and miss out on these poses. They don't do anything for them if you don't do them. So we're going to roll up, stacking both feet on top of each other. Or you can place your feet side to side if that's more comfortable for you. But try and get your hands, your arms, your chest, everything in a nice straight line. You're not shooting out to the side, you're not opening up weird. Really squeezing the core, engaging. Okay, we got about 10 more seconds left in this posture. Keep pushing, keep holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Maybe see if you can make it through the transition without coming down. Shift onto that right arm. Open up the chest. Get yourself in that position, and we'll start the timer again. Another 30 seconds here. Then we'll take a break. Okay, nice straight line through the arms. Squeeze the belly, especially that side of the belly here, the obliques. The part down towards the floor on the side of your rib cage. Okay, very important part of the abdomen. If you fall, get back up. Just try it again. This will happen. A little bit of muscle failure is normal in the beginning. This is why we want to build up that strength. The more we do this, the easier it will be to hold later on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come on down. We're going to come into child's pose for a second. Get your breath here. Good resting posture. We'll take about 30 seconds there. So focus on your breath. Calm yourself. Prepare for the next round. If you need a little bit longer of a break, again, feel free to press pause. We're going to come right back into it. This time we're going to be on the forearms. So same planks as we did before. Just down on the floor like this. So get yourself in position, clasp your fingers, push your palms together, or try wide without making the grip. See if you can hold that position. Okay, now I'm going to step my feet back just like I did in plank before. And same principles apply. Try and keep those shoulders over your elbows. Straight lines through the arms. Squeeze the belly. Get that back as flat as you can. Really pull the belly button in towards the spine. This is how you get the most out of the posture. You don't want to waste your time. No reason sitting in a posture if it's not going to do anything for you. We're going to squeeze the chest. We're going to pull in the belly. We have about 10 more seconds left. So keep holding, keep squeezing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come down. We're going to come into an upward facing dog to stretch out the stomach. We're working the stomach pretty hard right now, the abdomen, transverse and rectus abdominis, as well as the obliques. So lots going on in the core. The transverse abdominis is a small muscle, kind of like a corset shape. It wraps around your spine. Okay, and that's really deep. You have to really reach in there to be able to feel that one. But very important. It's like the glue of your body. It holds everything together. So you want to take time in positions like this plank. Okay, our boat pose, if you remember boat pose. If not, look it up on the internet, boat pose. Very important postures for getting strength in that transverse abdominis. We really need this for life, for everything. And if you want to get into more advanced postures later on, you're going to really need strength in that transverse abdominis. Next, we're working on the rectus abdominis, which is the six-pack, okay? Those outer muscles that you see on any human, okay? Those main abdomen that people know of as the abs, those are your rectus abdominis. And those are just the outer layer, the part that you can see, but they don't do very much if the layer underneath them isn't helping them out. Okay, they've all got to squeeze together. They wrap around that transverse abdominis. So it's got to be nice and tight so the rectus abdominis has something good to wrap around. So, speaking of those two, we're going to come into our side plank. Okay, trying to go for another 30 seconds. So get yourself set up. You can see I'm just placing my hand sideways. My shoulder's going to stay above my elbow. Rotate the hips open sideways and get that straight line. I'm kind of cheating. I've got the camera here, but it's really helpful. Okay, squeeze your belly. You can even do this with a wall on your back. So you can try and get all pieces of your body against that wall. And that'll really show you how straight your posture is, how straight your spine, your legs, everything is. All right, we're about halfway there. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Make your way into cross-legged, or on the knees like this. And we were just on the right side on the floor. If you did the opposite, you're going to want to stretch the opposite side. Stretching the side that we were working. I'm going to extend through my palm. Right hand's on the floor. And left arm's reaching up high. Really stretching out this oblique area, okay? This is the part we're squeezing in that side plank. So very important that we open it up. Now we're going to move on to the right side. So get your arm placed. Take a breath. Walk your feet back and lift your hips. 30 more seconds. Focus on your breath. Lift those hips up as high as you can, really squeezing your belly, squeezing your obliques. Very important posture. Right now we're working everything. We're getting the side, but we're also getting the front and the back. If we squeeze, we engage them. Okay, don't let them just hang out. Think about the muscles you want to work. Turn them on. Slowly come back down. We'll take a Sphinx or take an upward dog or a cobra. Okay, and we're going to grip the mat and pull our chest and our belly forward. looking up towards the sky. Drop those shoulders from your ears. Open up your stomach as much as you can. Breathe. All right, we've got one more posture. We're gonna do it on both sides. We've been working the arms pretty heavily. The legs are also very engaged in these planks if you're engaging them. Now we're gonna step forward with our right foot, coming into a big deep lunge here. Okay, so bringing that left knee up off the floor and get that stance as wide as you can. Then we're gonna bring our right elbow up above the knee, and look here at my back foot, my left foot, it's rotating down and pointing sideways. Okay, like a 90-degree angle, a right angle between my 2 feet. I'm gonna get this knee stacked above my heel, and inhale my left arm up and over my head like I'm reaching up towards that camera. And again, I'm gonna get this straight line. Very important, this straight line in the body. Don't have this hip shooting up towards the sky. Sink it down, bend your knee, and reach through. Okay, so nice, straight, good, long line from your left heel all the way up through your left hand. Okay, use your camera. Squeeze your belly here. Stabilize with your back. So know if you're doing this posture correctly, you should be able to release that bottom hand, that right hand out without collapsing towards the floor, okay? So you want to use your body to support itself, not the arm. Really push through those legs. We're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. We'll take a forward fold for a rest here. 30 seconds. Then we'll move on to our last posture of the day. Extended side angle, but on the left side, also known as Utthita Parshvakonasana. A very beneficial pose. Works the entire body at once. So we're going to step back with our right foot as far as we can. Get a nice deep lunge here. Set yourself up, get your balance. Rotate your right foot out. It's facing sideways to the mat. Bring your left hand up above the knee in straight line. Squeeze the belly. You can see stacking the shoulders. Inhale, right arm up, comes up and over. And squeeze. Check that hip. You can look over your right shoulder. See if your hip's shooting up towards the sky. Bend that left knee and pull your hips down. Okay, again, focus on that straight line. Check. Bring that left hand off the knee. See if you can keep your body from moving, from collapsing towards the floor. And then we'll gaze up towards our right middle finger once we're in position. We'll stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come on out of that posture. Now, if you're sitting at home thinking that was pretty easy, go ahead and restart the video. Do it again. The more rounds of these you do, the better off you're gonna get, okay? Now this is one of the number one things I've really seen results in my body from doing. Instead of doing lots of crunches, things like that, you can hold these planks, you'll feel a difference, okay? Full body toning, great way to get everything in shape at one time and really get some good cardio health. So go ahead, take a child's pose, take some good ending postures. You should know a few now. We've been in class for quite a while. And then lay down in Shavasana for a bit. Again, feel free to replay this video. Have a good day. Thanks for joining me.